Good morning. It's another happy Saturday. It's a little dreary and cold and rainy outside, but we have a big list today. What do we have on our list here? Let me see. Lane number 30 right here. It says out of range is not working. 31 here. It says it's stopping either in 90 degrees or 180 on first ball. 32. Another ball wheel belt. We are not going to do any of this on camera. We've done ball wheel belts a couple of times. We don't need to keep repeating ourselves, do we? I don't think so. It's a little dim back here, so we have magnetic stick-up lights. Let's start over there on number 30. Then we'll do 30, 31, and then 33. They're running the lane machine way down there, and they're coming this way. So hopefully we can take care of all of this, and then we'll jump back over to the lower side and start working over there. So all I did is I jumped up here and I looked at this machine for 5 seconds, and I knew what was wrong. This is lane 30. It says the note they have is no out of range. I think no out of range reset specifically. This link, so I can get you in there. This link right here needs to go in that slot, and the link is also broken. Crazy. So let's see if we can find another link right here and swap it out. So we're gonna take our X pin and reset pin, whatever you want to call it, out. We're gonna remove that X washer there, and then underneath, when we come with the new one, this X pin here in the bell crank needs to come out as well. So this link, ew, this pin is all gross, rusty, and old, yucky. Well, the same could be said for a majority of the other sections of this machine. Come on, I'll just yank it out that way then. Yeah, why don't you try doing this one-handed while looking through a cell phone screen trying to hold a camera? It's not as easy as you might think it is. So let's take a look at this link. It's pretty much destroyed. I don't know why the camera keeps jumping around. That's weird. Maybe it's time for a software. Success! We have another one. Unfortunately, it's buried behind all of this crap. This may be a good opportunity to give a little bit of a pro tip here. When attempting to put this back together, make sure, if you're still running the original out of range system, that little curly Q hook is pointed towards the sky and not down towards the ground. It should look something like this when we're done. The link runs through the bell crank and is retained by that pin. So let's go set an out of range. Oh, I don't like how that's the pin's a little bit long here. We have perhaps some interference conflict right here. Let's ignore that for right now, right? Let's make sure out of range functions again. I've got an out of range set on the pin deck between the number 7 and number 8 pin. Let's turn the breaker on and cycle the machine. Let's see if our detector is adjusted properly. We know physically all of our parts are in good shape now. Let's trip the clutch first and then power the machine on. That way we can jog it. You want to go to 90 degrees? There you go. We called for out of range. So, you can't see off camera, right back there. Hold on. Now we pull our, my arms are not that long. They're long, but holy cow. Okay. We have some worn linkage. Oh, we already tripped the clutch. I didn't hear it click. Okay. Cool. Let's see. I'm willing to bet they're out of range stop latch. Might not be adjusted. Hold on. I'm going to leave you guys there for just one sec. I'm going to take a peek here. Oh, yeah. The lever was flipped up. Let's flip the lever down. Well, here, come with me. Not so close. Zooming out. The out of range reset lever was flipped up. We're going to flip it down. This looks like it's adjusted fairly well because it's holding the hook up, but we'll run it one more time full speed. I'm going to see if I can get this super wide angle. Right here, guys, this is the camera mount. So, you know, what's that crazy circle? What's that? It's holding the camera. So we're on first ball, out of range pin. We're going to fire it up. We're going to cycle it. She stopped on out of range. I'm going to reach back there and grab our reset lever. She reset just fine. We're good to go here. Yeah, I cycled it through a couple of times. I didn't see anything else going on. I mean, she's a little dirty. You know, if we wanted to dig into it, we'd be on this one machine for the entire day. But they've got like 5 or 6, 7 other lanes for us to look at. So we're gonna wrap this one up here, jump over to the next thing. So we were over there, and now we're over here. The issue here, what do we got? Lane 31, 90 or bananas. There's a little bit of discrepancy with this one because their terminology is a little different. So we've got one person up at the reception desk that calls it 90 stop, and we've got someone here that's calling it bananas, and we really don't know what's going on. So we're gonna have to power it on and find out for ourselves. So let's see what we can find out. Cycle solenoid looks a little suspect. Plunger looks a little flippy floppy. Not terrible. Well, so far we're not seeing much of anything, are we? I don't know, again, if this is once a day, once per week, once per month. I don't think it's in the cycle solenoid and gearbox cycle linkage. We may want to go take a look at the, let's make it a little quieter in here. you may want to take a look at the ball detect and the reflector down below on the lane surface. There could be a chance that the adjustment's off and the thing is maybe cycling on its own intermittently. The other suggestion was potentially a stuck reset button on the ball rack. Again, these are mid-90s vintage Frameworks power lifts up front, and the reset buttons up there are notorious for getting stuck. So let's wiggle this thing around a little bit. Oh yeah, she's loosey-goosey. Yeah, that might be your problem right there. Loose bracket. So let's go get our tools. We'll re-secure that bracket. All right. Let's give it a little buzz down right here, if we can. Please. Good there. And one more on this side. Ah, okay. Check it again. Yeah, adjustment's a little off. There we go. That one's good. That one's a little off. That's pretty good. Flexing it. Not dipping out. Nice. We're good here. Okay, next step is going to be a ball wheel belt here. Like I said before, we're not doing any of this on camera. If you would like to see ball wheel belt replacements, I've done a few, and you can go back in time and watch them. The only thing that I'm going to say while I'm doing this ball wheel belt replacement is I'm wondering if they were having any kind of ball return calls on this lane, because that's loose, these are all fucked up, that's loose. This whole thing is, well, let's not say it on camera. Well, we got everything buttoned up, and then we discovered this lower ball wheel guide rollers all locked up. And I'm looking to find my 1/2-inch cut piece of Allen wrench. I've got like half my tool bag torn apart here, and I still haven't found it. Well, I can't find it anywhere, so we're gonna have to come up with another or a new way to do it. I'm not sure what we want to do yet, but we'll figure something out. Well, the good news is I did find my little Schmitty set that I left here. It's been missing for a couple of months, so it's nice to have that back. I like these because they lock in place. We're gonna try something a little bit different since I can't find my tool, my cut piece of 1/2-inch Allen wrench. I have brought in a bolt. It's got a 1/2-inch head and 2 nuts jammed on the end of it. So I'm hoping that we can fit that in there, and then we can turn the nut. That will in turn turn the bolt, that will in turn remove our stud. Remember, this is left-hand thread. No, it's not working. I have to tighten these jam nuts together really, really tight. Let's try this again. Again. It might be working, I can't tell. It might not be working. I don't know. Well, this may be an exercise in futility. Let's see if this will work. It might not. I've got all 3 nuts, or 2 nuts jammed up against the head of the bolt. Let's see if we can get this cracked free. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I can't tell if I'm turning the stud or it's just flexing the bolt. I don't know. Yeah. This is reverse thread, left-hand thread. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Please go back on there. Let's try the speed wrench. Maybe. Ugh. I think I'm just rounding the threads, or rounding the head of the bolt. Yeah, that's not working. Well, it might be stuck here. Well, not all is lost, right? We can do this a different way if we think about it. If we pull the top pit frame out, just like the old A style, right? We can go out the front that way. It's just a little more of a detour than anybody had planned on. Well, I guess today is going to be one of those we're going to do everything the hardest way possible kind of days, because this went from something pretty simple to way more involved than we had planned on. Okay, so we've got our top frame up, and away. Then we're going to take, hold on, we're going to remove our bolt and washer here, and the whole thing will slide off that way, we hope. It's a good thing I've got my locking set of Schmitties here now, huh? Ah, yeah. That was tight. Now. Yeah, buddy, there you go. Again, happy Saturday. We're so happy to be here, aren't we? The whole problem, look at this. You see how it's sticking out? It got locked up on the frame. I'm holding you guys upside down. Can you see in here? Right on this weld? That's where the bolt head was stuck. Couldn't see it until we pulled it off. Cool. I don't have any thread locker with me. I'm not sure they have any in their shop here, but we're going to torque down all of our flange screws really, really well and then put this unit back in. Now, plot twist again, our roller is not round anymore. This is where the ball wheel was sliding against this roller while it was locked up. So roll that one out, roll this one in. Let's get our bolt back in, and you're upside down. We'll get that torque back down and get everything put back together. Whoa, hold on, you're sideways. Okay, we have everything nearly put back together. We need to, you can't see anything too much, it's pretty dark. Guide rollers need to get tightened up. Ball wheel belt needs to get tension, and then we're gonna run it. Let's try this again. The last time we turned it on and all it did was make a screechy noise, and then we discovered that guide roller issue. Cool. There you go. All done. On to the next thing. So we're going to address our issue here with our lift rod studs also. I've got a 7/16 by 20 die, and we're going to attempt, we're going to need two hands, but we're going to clean up some of the bird threads on the stud here and bring in a new nut, and then we should be able to re-secure all that hardware. I did adjust our stop collars here because one of the issues that they were having was ball return calls. Balls were not traveling fully up the lift rod to the return track, and all this stuff being loosey-goosey was what was causing it. Let's look at this. This appears to be the wrong thread pitch of nut. It got cross-threaded onto the stud here. I've cleaned the threads up. But yeah, I think somebody saw this was missing. They grabbed the closest thing they could find, not realizing this nut was not fine thread. All right, I think that is gonna do it. Everything threads on, tightens up. Yeah, double yeah. Cool. I think that's gonna do it for this one. So the complaint on this one was failing to index, but the bearing is like gone. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Zoom out here a little bit. We're gonna take our Allen screw out of here and try and remove the pin and replace the bearing. It should be somewhat easy, but we don't know yet. So let's see if we can do this. Those bearings don't really ever, well, I haven't seen one go out. I mean, anything's possible, right? 7 years of shit. Yeah. So we'll find out. I got to get the right size Allen wrench first.
That's exactly where that screw is now.
If I can get. Maybe I'll do it lefty. That might be easier for me considering I'm lefty. There is a lot of debris in there also.
You want me to flick some of it out with your little trick there?
Yeah, we're going to have to clean it. A little bit.
I see there's two. Is the other?
Yeah, the other screw head is for the roller on the front side. And that seems to be okay now. There we go. Please break free. I think my Allen wrenches are shit. Or at least this one, it's worn out. I'll grab the other one out of this set. Little stubby. I got it. I think that is the wrong size. Hold on, technical difficulties. Please, 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 please. Well, the other alternative would be replacing the entire unit. And I mean, we will if we have to. See if I can make like a T-handle out of this. It's either gonna work or it's not. Yeah, buddy. It did. Reverse click. Reverse click action. Good. Ay, caramba. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That shoe's in there pretty tight. So let's get our screw out. Don't lose our little cone-shaped lock washer, please. There we go. Just set those right there for now. Oh no, I don't have enough room to come out. Shit. That's okay. We can make more swing room if we take our bottom cover off of the turret. So let's do that. All right, one screw out. Well, maybe that'll work. We'll just let it dangle. Boy, one thing after another here. But I need to get right where you are, sir. We're going to take our belt tension off the long turret belt so we can slack that out. And we're going to drop our short belt out so our turret clutch is allowed to slide away a little bit further.
Yeah, I was thinking if that was it.
That way I can get more rise, more lift out of this part. That might work. Please. Oh, so close. Now I can't go back anymore.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's all the way back, isn't it?
Yeah. Damn. So close. All right, now what? Okay. Let's drop the pins out of the side. We can do that. We have the technology. See if we can take this one. Yep. Yeah. Geez, that one was buried. Will that give us enough wiggle room? Maybe. Maybe not. Well, so let's get our pan, our bottom cover off all the way. And then maybe we'll just go ahead and take our other side out. Yeah. Yeah, buddy, there you go. All right, let's bring the new one in. Try and get our threaded hole lined up as best we can.
I can see it from down on the top.
Yep. Should kind of work if we don't jostle it too much.
It might be easier for you to come down on the top and get that in there so we can get it started for the elements.
I feel fairly confident in my abilities. There we go.
Yeah, my Allen wrench is too tall. Same size as you got, I tested with the other partners in there, but it's got a little more leverage. Lengthwise.
Well, I devised an improvised T-handle. See if I can give that a little bit more. There you go. All right, that one's tight. Now, ow, bumped my head. Let's get our lever bolted back down. Put these outer inches away so we don't lose them. Bring in our retaining pins.
These are screw, right?
No, that's the old one that came out. Yeah, that's tight. Sounds.
I told you not to go at the same time.
Yeah. Sounds so thrilled to be here. Yeah! I'm very glad this is going to be the last machine of the day. I'm getting tired. Look, I found the other part of the bearing. It was on the indexing cam. I'm getting tired and hungry. Would very much like to be done for the day. Spring coming back in. Spring retainer coming back in. Jam nut coming back on. We're just kind of ballparking everything for the moment. All right, so it's good enough to start. I am going to put the bottom turret cover back on real quick. Then we can plug everything in, turn it back on, see what happens. I'm pretty confident that this is going to be the only thing we have going on here. But we have to adjust because the adjustment was changed. The definition of insanity, they kept trying to make the adjustments and make the adjustments and make the adjustments, and nothing was working. And then they tried to make more adjustments. Yeah. Okay, turret bottom covers back on, short belts back on, long belts back on with tension on the idler. Move our lights out of the way and run it. Oh, I should have put that on second ball. That's okay. Let's watch it index. The weight, just the weight only of the pin. There you go. Cool. I'll call this a success.